I would recommend apprenticeship to anyone, and if they're thinking about it, I would recommend that an apprenticeship is a rewarding way to earn to learn a trade, and not only to learn a trade, but to have something that you can always take with you. Even if you decide to leave the trade and pursue another avenue of occupation, you always have that trade that you can fall back to.
You get the best training. You work with some of the best people, I believe, in the industry. I would make sure that they knew what the time commitment and the hard work that goes into it are, because it is it's a 5-year program, so it is a pretty large commitment, and it's not something that you should take lightly before you enter it. But I think once you get in, and now I'm near the end of mine, and I don't regret it at all. If you don't want to go to college, this is a good way to earn a great living with good wages. There's a good camaraderie and brotherhood between your union brothers and between your classmates. You make friendships that last probably for a lifetime.
It's a great learning experience, good benefits, great group of people to work with. You know, all of us, whether apprentices or journeymen out in the field, we're all there to do it, to do the job and do the job well. And I haven't met anybody that I don't like. It's just a great group of men and women in the trade to work with.
Our apprentices receive training here in class, 160 hours each year. They receive training on theory, DC theory, AC theory, transformers, motor control, process control, instrumentation, fire alarm systems, as well as hands-on components with most of those.
You get your 5 years of training through the apprenticeship program, then afterwards there's the union provides continuing education at no cost, you know, to keep your licensing up, and it's a, you know, great paying career, you know, for someone that doesn't have a college.
The union's a good thing to be in because, like, say for instance, I get laid off, work gets short up around the Fort Dodge area. The union will actually search out and look for a job for me.
When you finish our apprenticeship program, you are a trained professional. That whole time you're going to be earning money. So you can support yourself, your wife, your kids, buy houses and that. There's no student loan debt at the end of this, and you go right in. I'm not opposed to the college, but not everybody's meant to be in college.
The requirements for an apprenticeship with the Electricians Local 347, along with some of the benefits you receive as a member, are listed on your screen. For more information about this apprenticeship, contact us at the location listed on screen.
Someone should become an apprentice because this is the way that they get the knowledge of the industry. They need to spend time in class to learn the skills that they'll need to do the job later on as a mechanic. Our education program is huge. A lot of time and material is invested, so everything that we have is pumped into the apprentices and makes them the best of the best.
You get to learn a lot. I mean, we get pretty in-depth in a lot of interesting stuff like motors and mechanical stuff, and it's really interesting if you like learning how things work.
I think anybody that comes to look at college or apprenticeship needs to think about their own situation. If you want to get paid and learn the same skills that will be, you know, used throughout your career without going to college and not getting paid and building up loans and all that, you know, the apprenticeship's probably the way to go so you can get paid and learn your same skills.
Some of the benefits of being an apprentice is learning on the job from a mentor or somebody that's already gone through the apprenticeship program and has had their way around the job sites or their situations to where you can actually learn from an experienced individual that you trust.
Becoming an apprentice is a excellent way to move up into the career field that these people already know about, and it's the only way to be able to learn what we do and put quality behind it. It's not an easy career. It doesn't just come. You got to be able to learn, and you got to be able to adapt. And if that's the way you're brought or wired up, then I think it's an excellent opportunity to become anything you want to be.
Be prepared to work hard, show up on time, and it's a great way to learn, but it's also a job that's not going to be handed to you.
You can't beat the money. It's great work, great bunch of guys to work with, and there's elevators everywhere to work on.
The requirements for an apprenticeship with the Elevator Constructors Local 33, along with some of the benefits you receive as a member, are listed on your screen. For more information about this apprenticeship, visit our website or contact us at the location listed on screen.
If you're a hands-on type of an individual and are interested in the trade, the apprenticeship is going to benefit you immensely versus having to go to college and figure out what you want to do on the fly. Red Cross comes in, trains them for CPR, first aid. OSHA comes in and trains them for 10-hour OSHA course, 30-hour OSHA course with all the safety aspects that go along with the trade. The apprentices receive bookwork training, and they also receive hands-on experience. We try to give them the training that they're going to see when they're out there in the field, so it makes their transition as an apprentice into journeyman a little bit easier.
I'd be the third generation glazer now. My grandfather started off as a glazer, and my father, and then I tried out college, didn't really fit with me, and then I had eventually decided that 3 generations of glazers can't fail, decent benefits, good enough pay, so. You get paid to go to school. Each time you show up for class, every 6 months you get a pay raise. So, I mean, it can't hurt. Going to class pays off, you know, and so, plus you get a lot of learning, you know. You learn about stuff on the job and in class. You learn about a lot of stuff like blueprints in class that you won't find on the job unless somebody's willing to teach you.
Well, going to college, you're in school for 4 or 5 years and you're about $50,000 in debt. And apprenticeship, you know, if you're not one of them that likes to sit in class and stuff, you get trained right on the job. It's more for hands-on guys. You get paid for it and there's no debt at the end.
I was working with a non-union concrete company and just heard about all the good benefits. Decided it was best for me and my kid in the future.
The training is the biggest benefit of being in the union. You go through your apprenticeship program and you learn all aspects of the trade, including the safety precautions and first aid. So, I mean, it makes you a better employee when you graduate from this program with all the experience that you receive. If you're interested in being involved in a trade, going through the apprenticeship program is going to give you the best education and make your adjustment to becoming a journeyman the easiest.
Great trade to go into. I mean, the work's not too tough. It's, if you're sharp, you can pick it up pretty easy, and I mean, you can be set with it, make a good living at it.
The requirements for an apprenticeship with the Glazers Local 1075, along with some of the benefits you receive as a member, are listed on your screen. For more information about this apprenticeship, contact us at the location listed on screen.